The next part of fractions is actually addition and subtraction of fractions. But before we go to that, I thought let's recall how to simplify a fraction. So why do we need simplification of fraction? We need it for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Let us see what is meant by simplification. So last year you have learned how to simplify a fraction and what we mean by simplification. So here I have written to reduce a fraction into its lowest terms, meaning we make that fraction into its simplest form. But what do we mean by that? A fraction is said to be in its lowest terms or lowest form when its numerator and denominator are co-primes. Children, do you all remember what co-primes are? Yes, try to recall. Okay, so what co-primes are, let me remind you. Suppose I have, let's say 4 and 5. What are the factors of 4? Can you tell me? Yeah, you may start writing. So the factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. What are the factors of 5? You have 1 and 5 since 5 is a prime number. Now, between these two, what are the common factors? As you all can see, only 1 is the factor that is common to both 4 and 5. Such numbers, please listen carefully, such numbers which have only 1 as a factor common to both of them or any number, such numbers are called co-prime numbers. You can take few more numbers. If they all have only 1 as the common factor, such numbers are called co-prime numbers. Children, also recall, co-prime numbers need not be prime. They can be or need not be. Let me give you one more example. If I give you 11 and 13, yes, they are not only prime numbers, they are also co-prime numbers, we can call them, because they don't have any factors, 1 and the other number is 11. The factors of 11 are 1 and 11. Factors of 13 are 1 and 13. They are prime numbers. So definitely they are called co-prime numbers. Here in this example, one is prime, the other one is a composite number, as you all can see. But between them they have only 1 as the common factor. So again they are called co-prime numbers. Let me show you one more example. Let's take 9 and 16. All the factors of 9 are, can you tell me? 1, 3, 9. So it's a composite number. Again 16. 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. Do you all agree? 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. That means both 9 and 16 are not prime numbers. They are composite numbers because they have more than 2 factors. Okay? But still, the number that is common to both of them is only 1. Such numbers, though they are not prime numbers, they are called co-prime numbers. Okay? So, how did we define lowest fraction? So, we define the lowest fraction as a fraction is said to be in its lowest terms when its numerator and denominator are co-primes. So, we have two methods, children. Both we have learned last year. Let's see how to do the cancellation method. The first method is cancellation method. How do we cancel? Think of, you can start from the lowest factor. Okay. Now, as you all can see, for 48 and 60, the lowest factor is 2. So, I can write 2 24s is 48. Do you agree? 2 24s 48. The same 2 you have to use for the denominator also. Actually, we are dividing. 2 into 24 is 48. Okay. Now, 2 into 30 is 60. Do you all agree? The next number, you can either take 2 again, or you can take 3 also, or you can take 6 also. If you want to go in steps, you can go in steps. So again, 2 12s 24, 2 15s 30. Do you all agree? 2 12s 24, 2 15s 30. Okay. Again, check. Do they have anything common, or do we stop? As you can see, they do have a number common. Children, please recall divisibility tests. Okay. Now, as you all can see, 12 and 15 can be cancelled or divided by 3. How? 3 4s 12, 3 5s 15. So, can you cancel further, children? Can you cancel 4 and 5? Can you think of a number which will divide both 4 and 5? Please think. No, is it not? Because 4 and 5 do not have any, here only you have, see, check here. They have only 1 as common. That means this fraction cannot be simplified further. So, the lowest form of 48 by 60 is 4 by 5. Did you all understand? Yes? Okay. Now what I'll do is, I've taken the same number here to show the other method of simplification. What is that? It is called dividing by their HCF. Let's see how to divide by their HCF. Children, you all remember HCF, we had learned different method. One is writing all the factors and then finding the highest common factor. The other simpler method or easier method or faster method is to find their HCF. Now you see 48 and 60. Let's find HCF. You all know how to find HCF. You just learned how to find LCM. Even HCF last year you have learned. Let's recall. So think of a number which will divide both 48 and 60. You can do it in one step or you can do it in many steps. Okay. Now, as you all can see, 12 divides 48 and 60. Children, again let me tell you, if you cannot guess like that, go by smaller factors like 2 24s is 48. Remember, 2 24s is 48, 2 30s is 60. Again, 2 12s 24, 2 15s 30. Do we stop here? No, because we know 3 divides both of them. 3 4s, 3 5s. Now you cannot go further because these are co-primes. You agree? So here 4 by 5 is the simplest fraction. Or if you can think of the highest common factor, because now most of you can guess what the highest common factor is between the two. So directly you can write 48 by 60 divided by 12 4s, 12 5s. So 4 by 5 is the simplest fraction. Okay. Similarly, we have 50 and 75. Let's simplify. Can you think of the number which will divide? So 5 10s and 5 15s. Again you have 5 2s, 5 3s. Okay. Or if you want to do it in one step, think of a number which will divide these two, that is 25. Okay. So 25 2s, 25 3 times. So the simplified fraction is 2 by 3. Clear, children? Now let's see HCF method. I have 18 and 30. I hope you're following. Now can you think of the highest common factor? Yes, please. Is it 2? Do you think 2 is the highest common factor for 18 and 30? Yes? Yes. So, the highest common factor, I'm sure you all have guessed, it is 6. So, 6 3s 18, 6 5s 30. So, simplified form is, see, in one step we could do it. 6 3s 18, 6 5s 30. Children, I hope you all understood this. This is called simplification or reducing the fraction to its simplest form or lowest form. Okay. So with this knowledge, let us start addition of fractions. Okay. I'll give you some time. Please make a note. Try to understand what HCF is and then copy it. Okay. Okay, children, now I hope you all have copied it into your classworks. Let us start addition of fractions. Okay. So, let us start addition of fractions. Even this you have done. In case you have forgotten, let us start again doing and learning. Okay, we'll start with simple examples. Okay. To add fractions, remember children, to add fractions, you must have a common denominator. That should be your first step. Check if the denominators are common, meaning the denominators are equal. If the denominators are equal, remember, you have to add the numerators and then simplify. Just now we learned what simplification is. Okay, so let's start. I've taken a simple example. 3 by 8 plus 5 by 8. So what should you check first step? Your first step is to check if the denominators are equal. As you all can see, both the fractions have 8 as common denominator. So I can write the common denominator as 8 for both the fractions and then add the numerators like this. Understood, children? What did we do? We checked if the denominators are common. Yes, they are. So I have written a common denominator, that is 8. Add all the numerators. How many numerators we have? We have 2, 3 and 5. So 3 plus 5 is 8 divided by 8. But we can simplify, is it not? 8 divided by 8 is nothing but 1. How? 8 ones 8, 8 ones 8. Answer is 1 divided by 1, but anything divided by 1 is the number itself. Answer is 1. Make a note. The next problem is 5 2 by 3 plus 4 and a half. Children, there are two ways of adding mixed problems. I'll show you both the ways. Please concentrate. Okay? Now, the first method is The first method is convert the fractions into mixed. They are now in mixed form, converted into improper form. How? 3 into 5. Children, you remember? 3 into 5. 3 into 5 plus 2. 3 into 5 plus 2. What is 3 into 5? It is 15. So 15 plus 2 is 17 by 3. Do you all understand? Okay, I hope you understood this. Plus 2 into 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Do you agree? So 9 divided by 2. Again, let me explain. We have mixed fraction now. 5 2 by 3 plus 4 and a half. Okay. So since they are mixed fractions, convert them into improper fractions like this. Just now I explained, and you all know how to convert it into improper form. Now, again, what do we check? We have to check if the denominators are common. You can see the denominators are different. So what do? We convert them into like denominators. How? We find LCM of 3 and 2. Children, recall LCM of 3 and 2 is the product itself. Why? 3 and 2 are co-primes. So LCM of co-prime numbers is their product. Remember last year we wrote those rules. The LCM of 3 and 2 is the product itself. If you want, you can check. 3, 2. 3 ones. Bring down 2 as it is. Remember LCM? Then 2 ones. 3 twos, 6. Agreed? Fine. Now what do? We equalize, that is, find the equivalent fractions. How? What is the common denominator now? It is 6. Do you all agree, children? The common denominator now is 6. So, after finding the common denominator, let me show you how to write the equivalent fractions. Now 6 is the common denominator, but the fractions do not have 6. We have to convert it into 6. How do we do that? 3 multiplied by some number gives you 6. That is 2. 17 again multiply by 2 only, because since 3 is multiplied by 2, 17 should be also multiplied by 2. So the answer is 34. What about this fraction? 2 has to be converted to 6. What are we trying to do? We are trying to equalize the denominator so that we can add the numerators. So 2 3s 6, 9 3s 27. Agreed? Okay. So what is the answer here? 7 plus 4, 3 plus 2. The answer is 61 divided by 6. But children, 61 divided by 6 is improper. What do? Convert it into mixed form, because we started the problem with mixed form. Here we have got a mixed improper form. So let us bring it back to mixed form. How? Do you remember? 61 divided by 6. Is it not? 6 is the denominator or the divisor. So 6 tens, 60. 1 is the remainder. How do we write this? So this is the whole number. Remember? This is the numerator. This is the denominator. How do we write? 10. 1 by 6 is our answer. Kindly check. The other method also I would like to teach you, children, because that's also a very interesting method actually. Let me show you. So in the other method, one thing you have to learn is whenever we write 5 2 by 3, it's nothing but 5 plus 2 by 3 children. Let me repeat. 5 2 by 3 is nothing but 5 plus 2 by 3. 1.5 is nothing but 1 plus half. 3.25 is nothing but 3 plus quarter, and so on. So 5 2 by 3 I have written as 5 plus 2 by 3 plus 4 plus half. I hope you all understood. Now change the order. Now you all know commutative property of addition. Change the order. Group whole numbers, group fractions. How? 5 plus 4 plus 2 by 3 plus half. Clear? Now what do we do? 5 plus 4 is 9. Plus, keep the whole number part as it is and make your fractions simpler. How? 2 by 3 plus half. Children, any doubt here? What have I done? I have written the mixed form 5 2 by 3 as 5 plus 2 by 3, 4 plus half. We have grouped the whole numbers and grouped the fractions. Now 9 plus, children, can you tell me the LCM of 3 and 2? It is 6. Do you agree? It is 6. But don't you think we have to change the numerators here? Yes, because the denominator we are changing. So numerator we have to change. How? 3 2s 6. 2 2s 4. 2 3s 6. 1 3s 3. Is that clear? Yes, children? After finding LCM, that is product of the co-primes, is the LCM. Okay. So, now what do we have? 9 plus 7 by 6. 9 plus 7 by 6. But what is 7 by 6? It is 9 plus 1 by 6. Do you agree? 1 by 6, because this is improper, I have converted into mixed form. Now we have one more whole number. So the answer becomes 9 plus 1, that is 10. 1 by 6. Is there any difference between this answer and this answer, children? Yes? Now, some of you might have found this method easy. Some of you may have thought, okay, this method is easy. In the test or exam, whenever such problems are there in the question, you can do either this method or this method, whichever method you feel is comfortable and easy. Is that clear, children? Okay, make a note. Please make a note. Check every step. Try to understand. See, there are so many things here. LCM is there, converting into improper is there, and then simplification is there, and then again converting it back to mixed form. That means all the processes are there in this one single problem. Okay. Yeah, hope you've copied. Let's take one more example. Children, I hope I'm not going fast. Okay. I'll give you one more situation. Okay. Now, in this problem, third one, you have 4.5 plus 5 1 by 4 plus you have 9 3 by 4. Please observe the problem carefully. You have 4 and a half, 5 quarter and 9 3/4. Just now I've taught you one method. Either convert it into improper form or separate all the whole numbers. Shall we do that? Write 4 and a half as 4 plus half plus 5 plus quarter plus 9 plus 3 by 4. Any confusion here? 4 and a half is 4 plus half and so on. Now rearrange, change the order, bring all the whole numbers together. 4, 5 and 9 are whole numbers. 4 plus 5 plus 9 plus half plus quarter plus 3 by 4. Children, I am sure all of you are smiling because this is a very, very simple fraction. Yes, can you tell me the simplest way to do it? Do you think we have to go and find out LCM and then find the sum of these fractions? Not necessary, because sometimes if you are lucky, you may get such problems in the test. So you do not have to go and do LCM method. You can guess. Now here what you can do is 3/4 plus quarter. What is 3/4 plus quarter, children? It is 1. Is it not? So 4 plus 5 plus 9 is what? 18. Agreed? Plus 3 quarter plus 1 quarter is 1. You can add in any way, but I am making it simple for you. 3/4 plus quarter is 1 and 1 plus half is 1 and half. So, what is 18 plus 1 again? It is 19 and half, children. This is your answer. Did you find it easy? Don't you think? Yes? Okay. One more example. Try this example. It is 8 3/4 plus 10 2 by 5. Okay. Now as soon as you saw 3/4, now you are trying to see if you got one half or quarter. No, this time you are not lucky. You have now 10 2 by 5. So the only way you can do is, now I'll show you mixed converting into improper. You can also split and do. I'll show you this method also. So 8 4s 32. 32 plus 5 is 35 by 4 plus 52 by 5, children. Okay. So since again 4 and 5 are co-primes, LCM is 20. Agreed? LCM is 20. So we have to equalize the denominators, remember? So how do we equalize? Let's see. 4 into what is 20? Children, 4 into 5 is 20. Agreed? 35 into 5. Can you tell me what is 35 into 5? 5 5s 25. 175. Plus 5 into 4 is 20. 52 into 4 is how much? It is 208. So the answer is, find the sum of 175 and 208, that is 383. How? 8 plus 5 13, 8, 3 divided by 20. Now see if we can cancel, children. See if they have anything in common. As you all can see, they do not have anything in common. So we have no choice but to convert it back to improper mixed form without actually dividing. That is, divide 383 by 20. So 20 ones 20. So 29s is 180. Agreed? So what is the answer? 90 is the whole number. 3 is the numerator and 20 is the denominator. Okay. So the answer is 19, 3 by 20. Children, I hope you have understood addition of fractions. Find the common denominator. If they are not common, then add the numerators by changing them into equivalent fractions, and then find the sum. If need be, write the simplified form, and then if at all it's in improper form, convert it back to mixed form. So the steps are same. In fact, even subtraction of fractions is also similar. So what I have done is, in the assignment I have given problems on subtraction also. Since you have done last year, everything is same. Instead of addition, you will be subtracting. So I have given it in the assignment, but next class again I am going to teach you subtraction of fractions. Okay? Now for your assignment. You can see the assignment is solve. You have problem on addition, and then you have problem mixed fractions. That is, you will find the LCM and then add and subtract the numerators. LCM now you will be finding for 3 numbers instead of 2 numbers. Children, we have done last year. Try to recall. This is just like revision. We are anyway going to discuss in the next class. The next one is find the perimeter of the given triangle. The triangle is given to you. The sides are given 3 by 4 centimeters, 7/4 centimeter and 5.5 centimeter. So you have to find the perimeter. You all know what the formula is. Perimeter, please recall. Perimeter of any polygon is, remember, sum of all its sides. Okay, there are 3 sides. The next problem is, Salil wants to put a picture in the frame. The picture is 3 by 5 centimeters wide. But to fit in the frame, the picture cannot be more than 3 by 10 centimeter. Okay, how much should the picture be trimmed? This is a subtraction problem, as you all have understood. So what you have to do is apply the same steps, LCM and then converting into improper, finding LCM and then subtracting. Please write the statements also. Okay children, so I have given both subtraction and addition. Since this is nothing but a revision paper, revision assignment, since you have done in 6th standard, I hope you will all do the assignment. Thank you. Let's meet in the next session. Take care of yourself. Be safe.